Hey sneaker friends! Today we're going to talk about the Nike ISPA Sense Flyknit. The shoe actually inspired me to start doing sneaker reviews again because I could not believe it was launched and I couldn't believe how funky and different everything was on it. I bought this shoe on Nike's sneakers app. Now it was in stock, which usually means either it wasn't that popular or it was priced too high, it was $200, or they made a ton of them and still have some left. I did get a women's 7.5, and this is the colorway Mineral Slate and Magma Orange. Starting with the outsole, you're going to notice these gray rubber pods all over the bottom. They are about 1.5 millimeters thick. They're about a 75 Shore hardness, and they seem to be a clear rubber with some recycled content in them. You can see the little specks, which would be the recycled content. Now they are mostly in the high wear areas, but you see in the midfoot and some in the middle of the heel area that there is exposed midsole. Now, usually when midsole is exposed, you're going to have a foam that has some rubber content in it, so that is a little more durable, and it tends to be a little bit harder. This midsole foam here is about a 55 Shore. If you remember, a lot of the softer foams that are out now are around 30, maybe upper 20s for the really soft ones. It also has on the medial side this injection molded plate. It seems to be injection molded, although it does have a little bit of a rubbery feel, so maybe it's a TPU material. That the upper goes through, this upper strap actually attaches right through that to give you a little bit more support. Now the upper is fully engineered knit. You're going to see the puffy areas, you see the vents and the holes in the padding, just all kinds of different details in the knit, which is actually really nice. It makes it very comfortable when you slide it on. This upper feels quite comfortable. The lacing system you're going to notice is basically a lace that goes through loops throughout the shoe. And it allows you to either tie it in the heel or just let it sit, or you can tie it in the front as you see. I'm not sure people are going to use this for too much performance. There is a small heel counter in the back. It might just be a thin piece of S-cane or a piece of extra material they put in there, but you can feel it is tapers down from the heel out, and it does give just a little bit more support probably when you're pulling the shoe on. There is big thumb tab on the heel and this nice tab to grab a hold of to pull the shoe on. The sock liner is pretty standard. Mesh on top, foam on the bottom. It is molded and it's about 4 millimeters thick. It looks to be an open cell foam with maybe some recycled content in it also. The shoe does note that it is 20% recycled content by weight. So that's a good start. I'm surprised it's actually not more than 20%. Now, when I weighed the shoe, the right weighed 256 grams and the left was 258 grams. When I pulled the shoe out of the box, I was actually surprised at how lightweight it is. It is basically kind of a mid-top, if not a high-top level shoe, so I expected it to weigh a little more. Same thing when I pulled it on. It was surprisingly very comfortable. The upper on the shoe is quite comfortable. My issue with the shoe is once I started walking in it, I can feel a large kind of bump, or the midsole is kind of flat in the heel and then it raises and comes back down. Now I have high arches, so this was super noticeable for me, so much though that it was uncomfortable and I would not wear it for very long. All right, what do you guys think of the shoe? Did you buy it? Did you try it? Is the look of it just too much? I thought it looked really cool when you put it on. You know, when you put the shoes on the floor and you mix them with an outfit, it changes the look entirely, right? It looked really interesting. It doesn't look as wild and crazy as it does as just a shoe versus when you put it on. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I hope they make another one and they flatten out that bump that's in the midsole. All right, hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.